These are the BEM 908s. They retail for around $165 US. The 908 is the first boot from them, the company started by skating legend Jon Julio. They're sold boot only, so you can pick which frames, wheels, and bearings you want. The liners are thick and stylish, providing a good amount of padding around the ankle. Rather than the traditional style, the lace holes of the 908s extend over your foot. This helps create a more snug fit without the need for a 45-degree strap. I set them up with some 50-50 balance frames with juice blocks and 59mm Apex wheels, and took them to my local skate park to see how they perform.
Alright, so these are the size medium. They feel fine. Maybe a little tight in my toes. The width is great. They're much wider than the Volo V13. Absolutely no issues with bunching in or anything like that. They feel fine. The toe is a little tight though. You know, the Volo liners, they had a like a neoprene sort of stretchy material at the toe. These are just liner. So it's probably just as tight as the liner will be. My feet are 28.5 centimeters. So it's probably right at that line. These things don't have a shock absorber, but I'm not feeling like there's a big problem. The liner is completely flat. The insole is completely flat. So there's no raised heel or anything. And even though this is a raised heel boot, it doesn't feel like I'm that raised heel, you know? Like it feels like I'm just sitting normal, which is cool. You know, one of my problems with most raised heel boots is that you get that forward lean feeling. I don't really have that problem here. So I feel like if you wanted, you could probably get a beefier insole, maybe with a built-in heel shock absorber, and you'd be just fine. The fit itself feels good. My foot feels very snug inside the boot. One of the problems that I had with the V13 is that it felt really squishy, like my foot was just floating around inside that boot, and that's not a good feeling. With these, it feels like it's fairly connected. Also, because of this lacing, you know, some people might not appreciate the aesthetics of it, where the eyelets come over the top and they kind of pull down. It might be making a difference, because I don't feel, I mean, I haven't skated bowls or anything yet, but I don't feel like my foot is slipping around like it would without, you know, a 45-degree strap. So I'm impressed so far. All right, grinds feel great. Absolutely great. No problems whatsoever. I can roll over fine. You know, left foot, right foot, true, it's fine. A couple misses. The buckle protector seemed fine. No concerns there. All right, royales. This is where I'm really curious. So let's see how it goes. You kidding me? Charging. All right, royales feel great. Absolutely great. I don't know. I don't know that I've had a skate feel this good for a royale out of the box. I think because the groove is so tight and it's just got this little notch, especially on my front side royale, it feels like I just locked right in there and could just put all my weight in that back foot and it felt good. Backside royale was a little different. This isn't the best spot for backside royales for me. There's a slightly rough run up, and not really able to get over the ledge with speed. But yeah, it's not bad. Back Favre was great. Back Favres are weird for me because I don't know that I'm totally on boot, but I feel like, I was sliding fine. Same problem here with back royale as back Favre. I always have a hard time getting over it with speed. So, but yeah, so far, groove tricks feel great. Man, these are crazy for topsides. Like, I've always struggled with topsides. I mean, I'm just learning them. I've been doing, top acid for like a year and kind grind for like, I don't know, not long. These feel great. I'm locking first try. I'm having no issues whatsoever. I absolutely love them. They feel very solid. Like that lack of a 45-degree strap I was a little worried about, not a problem. I think it's going to be fine. Tighten them up good, buckle them up good, and you're still able to do topsides. And I mean, if I can do topsides, you can definitely do topsides.
Over the next month, I skated the 908s as much as possible. I switched between flat and anti-rocker setups, as well as trying some big wheels and other frames. The skates held up great to any situation I put them in. The Them 908s are an amazing boot for most people. The price is competitive and the comfort and performance are excellent. I've never skated better than in my 908s. The Royale groove fits my style perfectly, and the material is a great balance of speed and durability. I did run into a problem with the boots. The boots have this little divot where the frame bolts go. This divot started causing some serious pain in my heels after the first few sessions. I ended up cutting small discs out of the insole and gluing them into the boots. This was an easy fix, but I hope they can improve this in the future. The sizing is a bit tricky. I'm skating the size medium boot, and they fit me great, but I've heard from people that the small boot is much bigger than it measures. Some people have swapped larger, skinnier liners into smaller shells for a better fit. This is where the lack of having a local skate shop can make purchasing the right size really difficult. Overall, I think the Them 908s are a great boot, and currently my favorite aggressive setup. The feeling I get on grinds is more solid than any skate I've tried. If they fit your foot, and if you fix the insole problem, you're going to love them.